Welcome back, or welcome, if this is your first time watching. I am Altino Xankary. This is my Grand Arena. Um, this is very low budget. This is my first time, though this is not my first video of my Grand Arena, but this is my first time doing a voiceover of my Grand Arena attacks, so we'll see how that goes. This is very low budget, very little editing involved in this. Hopefully I'll have maybe some background music that'll make it more interesting. But I'm using my built-in microphone on my crappy little uh, PC laptop. So, we'll do the best we can. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right. If this goes well and people like it and I get some positive feedback, then maybe I'll invest in a better microphone. But here we are for now. I'm in Kyber 1. 3718 is my skill rating. I've been in Kyber 1 for a few months now. And this season I am 4-2 on the season, 2-1 both weeks. And I am not optimistic about this first match. There's me, Altino Xankary. My opponent is Bonita. Bonita is a princess. Since this is my first first time me talking about my Grand Arena, I'm going to give a quick overview of my account. As you can see, I just unlocked Hondo. There's my baby Hondo. He's R5. Unfortunately, at the time of GAC lock, he was only R1, so he is not going to get much use this week. I have 8 GLs. I'm missing I have 9 GLs now. Hondo's around somewhere. There he is. I'm missing Ahsoka Tano. You can see I'm missing Ahsoka Tano. I'm missing Dr. Aphra. Obviously, I'm missing Satele. Those are the two unlocks I'm missing. You can see I'm missing a few things. I don't have an armor up. My Dark Trooper Moff Gideon is not really existing. I don't have the new Bad Batch, Zalbar, a few other things. But I have most things. 13.1 million galactic power. I have all the ships. I have a pretty good supply of datacrons. All the focus datacrons that are out right now. Yeah, that's it for me. Let's take a look at my opponent and why I don't feel super optimistic about this one. Here is my opponent. They are 14.8 million galactic power, so a solid 1.7 million more than me. They have, of course, all 10 GLs. They have everything. Every unit is at least at R3 on their roster. And they have quite a few R10s. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 R10s. Not an R10 Darth Revan, which I do have, is my one R10. My one R10 is Darth Revan that I got so that I can beat ships more easily. Or not more easily, but with basically full auto. My fleet climb is for simplicity, for the sake of less work in that fleet climb hour. But this is a lot of R10s. 6 of his 10 GLs are R10. He's just missing Jabba, JMK, JML, and Seth Tron, which are, these are probably the 6. If I had to pick 6 GLs, those are probably the ones I'd do. And he's got Stranger at R10, which, as you're going to see in a second, is going to prove some problematic. Obviously, all the ships, and here's his datacrons. He even has 4 of the new datacrons, 4 level 9s of the new set. I don't know if we'll see any of these. Doesn't look like he's re-rolled them much. I don't know if we'll see them in this round. I don't think there's none on the front walls. I don't think. He was representing the Guild drawn together. And let's take a look at the board. So before we look at his defenses, a quick look at my defenses. These are pretty much the same as what I've had the last few rounds. I've got Rey with Ezra, Ben, and Barriss with the Barriss cron. We've got LV with an attacker cron. I've got Gas with the Rex focus data cron, which I know people are using on offense, and maybe would have been smart for me to bring it on offense this time. But it's been doing pretty well for me on defense. Got me a couple holds, and people are throwing GLs at it, so that's good, doing well. And then Treya with a support cron. In the back, I've got Riva with a healer cron. Queen Amidala with an attacker cron, and the very dangerous Boba-led Jabba team with the Boba FTC. So we'll see if that trips him up a little bit at all. On the top, I've got Mace Jedi Master Mace with an Ayla support cron. Maz Pirates with a Hondo cron. My R5 Gungans with an attacker cron, and my R5, mostly R5, Saw team with a tank Baze cron. Whatever good that's going to do me. And then on fleets, I have Profundity, Leviathan, and Home 1 on defense, in which, you know, to make my life on my opponent difficult. So, my opponent has, this is the team that really scares me. Stranger, Malgus, Starkiller, Visas, and Barriss with a Barriss cron. The stats are nothing. They're good. They're not like amazing, but this cron is definitely very scary. I'm not. We'll see what we do with that. This could So on .gg, I don't have a way to bring. I don't know how to get that pulled up on the recording yet. So you're just gonna have to listen to me talk about it. But on .gg, Stranger with this exact comp, with this healer level 6, Barriss level 9, overall last week had a 12% win rate against that comp, among all teams. If you take away GLs, there's a 5% win rate. Only GLs is a 27% win rate. I do have insights, by the way. That is the one thing I do spend on in this game. I just got it for the first time last month, and it is great. If you're looking to spend a few bucks in the game, either hot utils or insights are your best bet, honestly. After, unless you want to spend on the episode pass, which is also a great deal. But insights is great, and I've had it for like a month now, and I am loving it. So insights tells me that I'm basically screwed. Is the moral of the story there? So we'll come back to that in a second. I think I'm going to start with that because this is either. I looked at his history last week. No one got through this team. He had this team down all week last week. Not a single person got through that team. He went 3-0, almost entirely on the basis of the strength of this team. So I don't know if having that Malgus there is going to hurt him on offense. We'll find out. He managed. I think he managed 3 full clears last week. Yeah, he got 3 full clears without Malgus. So Billy's not having a problem. So we'll see. We have Lord Vader with an attacker cron. R10 Lord Vader. This attacker cron has 100% crit damage, 100% armor pen. Nothing super duper scary, but R10 Lord Vader alone is pretty scary. Only R8 Scorch, which is interesting. You think that would be the one you'd get R9 first in the raid. Mace with Ayla support cron. And then Hondo, the Solo Cron, presumably the good fire one, yeah. 170% armor pen, and Ithano, interestingly enough. Top wall, we've got Boba with Forlom and Zuckuss, okay, because of course he's a whale, so we've got Forlom and Zuckuss here, and the Boba FTC. We've got a Saw team with pretty much almost mirrors my Saw team, except I have cracks in there, and he has Cere, and he has the Baze Tankron, and he's got a Finn team here with the Poe HK, which is with Poe Fearcron, and he's got a Jawa team with a Jawa Cron. So we'll have to kind of see what works down there. This wall is a lot less scary. I can get through this. This is not a problem. If I don't blow all my teams trying to get through this wall, this is the scary wall. So, and he's got a ton of Omicrons, right? This is a 9 Omicron team. Okay, this guy has. Where did I pulled up? I don't pay for hot utils, ironically. But I do have the .gg compare. He had, where is it? I saw it. He has 91 Omicrons to my 60. So that's so. On .gg, it looks like nothing works. Nothing is consistent. The most consistent thing is Lord Vader. I don't have Lord Vader. He's on defense. JMK won 3 out of 9 times. That scares me. All the cheesy things that people were talking about, you know, Night Sisters, CLS, that none of that works. I think I'm gonna try SLKR. SLKR has a 44% win rate. And if you I mean, it's only 9 battles, but if you add in the first order TIE pilot and the damage immunity crons, it's actually only 42%. So, you know, if it's the, yeah, so, I don't know. We'll see. If my hope, honestly, is if I can get. So here's the thing. I think based on his history, I'm pretty sure he has Rey and Ahsoka in the back, and it looks like probably Maz is what he had last week. For those, or in week 1, there were some people who got through before he put this crazy stranger team down, and he had Rey, Ahsoka, and Maz. And I think I can take care of the Rey team. It won't have Barriss. I think I can probably use my Stranger. I have a Stranger Star Killer and some random leftovers I can probably throw against that Rey team. It won't have Barriss, so I don't really need SLKR. Usually I use SLKR on Barriss, on Rey. So I won't need that because Barriss isn't there, so there won't be the healer annoying revives. So I'm going to try SLKR here. And we're going to hope that I can kill at least someone. I want to keep him or my Cere team to kill Hondo. Because the other thing is, oops, too far. Not a ton, I don't have a ton of options for this. If I use SLKR here, you know, I don't have a lot of other options for this. I'm basically down to Cere for this. And here, with all the revives, basically my best options are Cere and Stark, and Cere, Malgus, SLKR, right? And so I don't want to use both of those teams here because then I won't have anything that counters this. So we're going to try SLKR. We're going to try SLKR, and we're going to see how that goes. And I'm going to take you, and we're going to take you, and we're going to take you. And we're going to hope we don't die. And again, this prawn is 90% armor pen, 72% health, 25% turn meter, which is interesting, not the bulk, which I guess doesn't really matter. There's only 2 light sides, and they're the 2 least important people on the team. Healer and Barriss, and I am going to use my first order with this one. Critical chance up on a basic. Damage immunity for 2 turns. I'm a little bit worried that this is going to screw me because Starkiller is going to do his big buff dispel and it's going to kill us all. So that might happen. And then the SF type pilot run. So we'll see. And then we've got a little bit of offense, 33% health, some potency, some armor pen, and some crit damage. Not great stats, but, you know, those were the days when you couldn't just reroll things infinitely. So we're going to try this and hope that I can at least kill someone, hopefully with SLKR, and they don't come back. And if I can kill at least one person on this team, then we can break the Star Killer unique and the Stranger lead. And then hopefully it'll be clean-upable with something less expensive. All right, let's give it a shot. This could be the whole Grand Arena, honestly. All right, I'm gonna swipe, honestly. I want to swipe. That didn't work. Let's go to. Let's pass it over to you. Let's see if I can. We're gonna take a new sticker. Oh yeah, look, we survived that. That's a little surprising. Can you kill it? We still can't die, because they still have all taken a turn. Someone hasn't taken a turn over there. Oh, shit, now we're done. Oh, now we're done. Oh, hold on. Let me take a turn. Oh. Chance. I really don't want him to counter you. I really chance of countering. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This is go. Okay. Hit him. Yeah, keep going. That's fine. Keep him. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Leave her alone. Good that. Oh boy, that would be fun. Okay. Hit her. What? Oh, we killed someone. Okay. Kill? Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Kill? Oh my god. Anyway. Okay, kill. Holy shit. Oh. Wow. Hey, a one shot is a one shot. That's great. That's great news. Whew. We did something that none of his opponents in Kyber 1 were able to do last week, which is kill that stranger team. Great. Stark, SLKR works. Good God. That was terrifying. Okay. Let's do something slightly less terrifying, which is Cere Malgus versus Valando. We're not going to use Stark Killer. We're going to use my go-to team, which is this. Cere Malgus, Maul, Brew, and Cal with an attacker cron. And I don't really necessarily need the dark side here. I don't have very many dark side crons. I like this one has a bunch of crit damage and health. What do I want here? Do I want armor pen? What am I fighting? I'm fighting Hondo. I kind of want armor pen. Okay, I like this one. This one gives them a little bit, my light side folks who tend to be the first to die, a little bit of max health protection. Well, not, yeah, I guess. Maybe. And armor pen, a lot of armor pen. What does this one have? This one has 300. I don't know if it's 300 though. What do these have? Armor pen, bunch of armor pen. This one's more armor pen. This one's 200% armor pen. Let's take this one. What's this one? This one's a bunch of health. Armor pen. A little bit of crit damage, a little bit of health. Maybe crit damage is better here. I don't know. This one's a bunch of crit damage. This one's a bunch of armor pen. Malgus has pretty good. He does a lot of true damage, right? So it doesn't really matter, but whatever. We're gonna take a bunch of armor pen, and the attacker cron is the most important part. Anyway, and let's give it a shot. This has not failed me yet. R10 Hondo is scary. Ifano, it's weird. I feel like that makes it easier. We'll find out. 170% armor pen, crit damage potency with a pirate cron, typical pirate cron with silver level 9. Let's give it a shot. This is another one where if this fails, I probably lose. So, but this hasn't. I have not failed yet. They're really going hard on Malgus, and that scares the bejesus out of me. Look, a lot of counters. I like counters. Look at that. Okay, big hits. Stop doing that, please. Increase the squirrel, that's fine. Let's do a big hit over on you. Okay. Big hits. Rain, please. Sweet. I don't know what's going on with him. Oh, look, everyone's dead. Fantastic. Yeah. Rocks. Kill Calder. Although, yeah, who's weak? No one's coming back to help you, Hondo. Sorry, buddy. Don't kill my guys. Who doesn't like that? We got 70 stacks. Okay. I think we can do that. Throw rocks again. And he's dead. Okay. 62. Lost a few banners. Not the end of the world. Okay. So. This scares me. Oh, R10, L8, Motivator with 12k off damage and not pretty fast, not super fast. With a buttload of crit damage and a buttload of armor pen. Scorch Omi with the attacker cron. I'm just going to do a real quick insights check here on Ordator. Get rid of that. Data crons, and reset the insights. Let me set that. And let me check the Ordator with the clones. You can't see it obviously as the video watchers, but hopefully my narrations are enough for you. And Bane. I'm gonna do Bane. Sneak peek. Bane with SAS seems like the best option. That's mostly what I've been using. I got burned by the Vader Cron recently, and I don't really trust it. So we're gonna do that again. That's been working pretty well for me. Sith. Not. I want to use them somewhere. I think I want to use them on that ray that I think is in the back. We're gonna use my R8 SAS. I got to R8 went back when her ship was good, and we need an attacker cron. We're gonna find the most armor pen I can possibly find, which is 300% armor pen, 42% crit damage. I don't really give a shit about the level 3. I want the attacker cron, and I want a buttload of armor pen because he needs to die, and I need to live, and the health. I don't know. We'll be fine. Yes. So let's give it a shot. Okay. Big hits. Big hits, boys. Oh, good. Someone's dead already. I love that. Oh, okay, great. That's fine. Big hit? Alright, still alive. We're all still alive here, folks. You can see here. Just take a turn. I didn't need to do that. Okay. Big hit? Okay, that's it. Like, this is nothing. Nope. Oh boy, we're scared. Okay, we're in danger. We're in danger. Danger, Will Robinson. The good news is I killed all of the guys in the back with zombies, and if I survive another turn, I get to do my big thing. I don't know if I'm gonna live that long. Stop doing that. That's so rude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, do I keep it? I killed DCT. Do I keep it? No. Yeah, let's just keep it. That might be a mistake. I don't know. They're not in great shape, but that sucks. I kind of thought that was going to happen. R10 Lord Vader is nasty. Now, to clean this up, we still have Scorch here. CX2 is still there. The only thing I killed was DCT. I don't really think I need Leia anywhere else. What am I going to use on this? Let's look at this mace team. Because this support cron with Ayla, that's a buttload of armor pen, holy moly. But not turn meter, which is a little bit better, I think. That support cron really messes with Malgus, and also I want to use Malgus on the Boba team up top. So let's go back to, everyone here is turn 8, yeah, let's go back over here and let's look at this team. The Master Mace is really one of the third most common team on defense in Kyber 1 and 2. It's wild. Oh, what's something else in here? No. But he is the second most common non-Geo after Queen Amidala. Interesting. Let's get all the regular team in here with Ayla. Let's put on the defending support on. Support, Ayla, max health, and let's make sure we have all the Omicrons. Get all the Omicrons, because we have every Omicron for everything. And let's see, I don't have Treya, JML. See, Malgus is only 30% here. JMK, I've used JMK. I don't think I'm going to be using JMK anywhere. It seems like a lot, but JMK isn't really doing much these days. Let's see. Let me filter out. I don't want Treya. I know everyone. I want to use Treya. No Treya. No Malgus. What else was? That actually brought the whole counter down by like 15 points. Baylan is a 66% counter, but only 3 battles. Looks like it's basically Galactic Legend or Bust here, which is pretty neat. I mean, I did indicate that they're all R8. Take off the R8. Does it change anything? Not really. So JML, JMK are basically the options here. Leia. C. What does C need? Does C need friends? C needs friends. C. Watt is 0%, but Watt's busy anyway. C set is 0%. What about C Vader? Is there a C Vader, just the two of them with the Vader cron? No, no one did that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna JMK. I think I just need to get through this wall. I have stuff for the back. If I use my two of my GLs here, I still have Baylan, I have Stranger, I've got my trench, I got my bow, I have things. So we're gonna hope for the best here. I will say I mean, he didn't really need to do very well. His offensive efficiency is not great. The highest score he's gotten this season is an 18-12. So I mean that's a pretty decent score. But my point is I don't need to worry super much about efficiency. I don't really want to drop any more battles though if I can avoid it. So let's use JMK here, and let's just do this first. Let's this Leia first to clean up, because that scares me a little bit more. R10 elevator still scares the bejesus out of me. So we're gonna do Adrad and Jin. I have a really neat support cron that has a buttload of crit damage. I'm saying buttload a lot. I feel like I don't say that as much in real life as I've been saying it in the last 20 minutes of this video. Almost 30 minutes into this video. Yikes. Sorry, guys. I'll put timestamps in case you don't want to watch me blather on. Okay, max health protection, support cron, and a bunch of crit damage and some health. So let's see if we can clean this up. Oh great, just keep going, Drogon. I'm gonna hide him. Hi, Drogon, please. Leave me alone. Leave my Drogon alone. That's great. Hit Jin for a while. There's Order 66, which you always love to see. Let's hide people. If not, but I can still get your meter. Bash is heading. Lovely. Pass that over to Leia. Did we get him down? We did. Ambush. Great. Fantastic. Yeah, hit you. That's great. Yeah, go over there. Go over there. That's fantastic. Great, you're dead. Okay, let's kill this one. Burn. Love it. Haha, you can't hit me. Okay, I'm keeping this guy alive so that if I need to ult and I need to revive somebody, and I can revive, I can do that. And oh, he's dead. Please ult. Next turn. There's an ult. Okay. Hit him. Ult. Die. R2 got the kill. Love it. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Okay. MK up here. JMK, the cat, moose, and snips. and Padme. I know, it's weird seeing someone in Kyber 1 with R5 snips. Because everyone has Ahsoka, but I don't, not yet. I'm working on it. I'll have her this year, I think. Who am I fighting? I'm fighting Mace. I'm fighting Mace. And so I probably want attacker cron with some crit damage and some health. This has a bunch of crit damage. I don't really need a butt ton. There it is. I said butt ton again. I don't need like a ton, but I want more than health. So I guess this is the only one that has crit damage. I don't need armor pen. I don't really think they really love armor pen. He does. I guess he probably likes armor pen. She's the only one who else would use it. Yeah, she actually has a pretty good armor pen stat. Should I do armor pen? I'm gonna do this crit damage one. I'll just do this crit damage one. I think they can clear anything, crit immunity or something. Okay. So let's do it. Go kill. Oh, Snips is. I forgot about that. And let's just do that. And do I just kill him? Yeah. Let me get rid of that. Let's put top hand cross. Don't kill me. Stay blocked. Nice. Nice, but you know what? What really helped the last time I did this part one was just killing Ava first because never mind. Was just killing Ava first because he was the one who didn't know how to protect him. And there's the gun. Okay, that's not great. Let's see, can we stand here? Okay. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. So that she can get her health back. Oh, nice. He's not putting that. And I'm not that ready. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Okay, 475 on the front wall is not horrendous. It's not great, but it's not horrendous. Okay, and like I predicted, what the fuck? That is the weirdest fucking raid-team. What other resistance allies gain 10% offense for each exposed enemy, and they gain 5% turn meter whenever a resistance ally. I don't think I have ever seen that ability. The hell? It's like he just really did. I don't think he really expected anyone to get back here. Ooh, we got a Yang cron. Interesting. Interesting. This might be possibly problematic for what I'm going to try and do. I don't have Leia, so okay. We'll find out. What was the level 3 on this one? Is it turn meter? No, oh, it's the protection out, right? Turn meter. Okay. That's very interesting. So, again, I feel this wall does not scare me that much. This is weird. Okay, let's try my old faithful here, my old friend. If you've seen my videos before, if you've watched any of my videos from this season, you know what I'm gonna do here. It's Trench. I haven't lost yet with Trench versus GLAT, even with Ezra. Don't test CG. Not the Trench focus datacron. That is a false choice. You want to use this one. I got 100% crit damage, 120% crit damage, 47% health. I've got basic speed up on a basic. I've got the attacker cron, and I've got the Dooku cron. and I love this cron. I love it so much. And we're gonna hope that this will still work even with this crazy Yang cron. I don't even know what this is. 400% droid offense. Whenever Yang uses a special, General Syndulla, blah blah blah, they each gain. If Sokatano, she gains. Is that at the beginning, or when he is the whole thing whenever he uses a special? Well, okay, we're just gonna kill him, and he'll never take a turn. So, that's the goal, is to kill him really fast so he never takes a turn, and we don't have to worry about that cron at all. And then we just have to worry about the light side, but Dooku hitting under protection should mostly take care of that. Yeah, let's give it a shot. This is the right team, right? Right comp, good. Here's our third and final fail point. We put the tank tech on Jingo, put the rotor block, okay, we're gonna go after, as we're still going for, there's a weird thing to do, but we're gonna do this, I think we can do that, and hide everybody, then we're gonna go after huge Yang, because I don't want him taking a turn, and I don't really want you taking a turn either. It's kind of stupid because you only just have to close the box when done now, that's good. Let's put the nope, still Dooku. Okay. Oh shit, Dooku's dead. Okay, let's revive him. I need Dooku. Good, great stop. It's lovely. Her, lovely. Shot him for fungus. Kill him. Ezra's under control. Scalp everybody. Let's do defense. That. Lovely. Put the weapons pickaxe on him. Dooku. Keep doing that. This chair is a great news. Oh boy, Dooku is really hot. Let's hope we can keep Dooku alive. Okay. Everyone tells me to work by it's worked on a matter of, it's worked on every con, it's worked every single time this season. It's healing. It's not a phenomenal bonus, but it's Narcissist. Okay. Love to see it. 2 minutes. Dooku. You can do a thing. Just still burning, which is fantastic. Yeah. Big hit. Dead. 64. French versus Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano. 64 banners. Love to see it. Okay. Lovely. Okay. What else do we got? Okay. This weird ass rating. I'm gonna leave you for a second to go look at .gg and see if anyone in their right mind has ever placed this rating. Let's see. So Kyber 1 and Kyber 2, Rey, the most common defensive GL, sure. Ben, of course. That smuggler Chewie is like the least popular Chewie. Zalbar, is the most popular Wookiee. Clone Wars Chewie is the most popular Chewie. And then Vandor, and then there's Vet Smuggler. Okay, so Vet Smuggler, Vet Han, no one has used Rose on this team. Not a single goddamn person. Let's look at last season too. Let's add this season and last season. Now, anyone with Rose? Ooh, there were 3 battles with Rose. We had Cere, we had Stark, and there's 2 with Starkiller. Okay, so Starkiller won. That was EP Starkiller. Won last season against this cron. Was it this guy? No, it wasn't this guy. I'm wondering if either of these teams were this guy. They were not. But like not EP Starkiller with like Juhani and Plo as the Jedi in those 2 battles beat this team. So I'm tough to imagine Stranger is going to go with him. So let's do, we still have JML. I don't know if C is going to be useful, but I have Malgus. I've got Baylan. Maybe CLS will do some, I don't know what we're going to do up top. Oh. I got some things for the rest of these teams. All right, let's do Stranger here. Sith Stranger. Bufu. Starkiller is my Starkiller. I need another Dasufu. Let's take. No, I don't know. I guess Ninth Sister. I never even put a Zeta on for OG Tylo. I could do Mara. Nah. Thesis, I guess, as my Lisufu. I could do Fulcrum, JTR. Nah, take Bully Thesis. And for my Jedi, let's do. Always a classic. Let's take an attacker cron. Let's do one. I don't think I need one of these really. A lot of armor pen. This one has a lot of crit damage. Do I want crit damage or do I want armor pen? What do you do? Do you have armor? What do? You do physical damage. Do you have a lot of armor pen? Yeah, kinda. I know Starkiller really likes the armor pen. Right, yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a pretty good armor pen stat. No, we're not gonna do that. Let's do an attacker cron. Let's do armor pen. What other attackers do I have? Do I have any other dark side attackers? Not really. Yeah, I feel okay using this. Armor pen with some crit damage and health. 2% max health damage. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I feel like I'm afraid I'm gonna kill them too quickly. Like, other than laying Ben. Okay, great. Thank you, Ben. Super helpful. I have no idea how to use this guy. Assist? Sure. It's fine. Let's get some armor pen up and go. Okay, is fine. Let's go after her. There's great. We keep doing that. Okay. Ooh. That's good. That's cool. Okay, I don't really want to do that yet. But I do want to punch you in the face. Do that, and I really don't want to everybody. Not that sure. Fuck you, huh? Die. Ooh, where's Bane dead? Oh, y'all died. Oh, she's gonna do another roll. That's not fun. And Ben is alive again. Okay, this is going. Okay, let's do that. I don't like all these. Let's get all inspired. Let's see all survive this. Oh, Jesus died. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Bring the ship down. Let's heal. Really tired. Okay, yeah, like I said, I have no idea how to use that team, so beginners are not great, but it was a one-shot. That's what I care about. Maz. Now, do I want to take a risk here, or do I want to not? I have Baylan. Baylan, I feel like works pretty well on Maz. Let's go back here. Let's take a look at set now. I'm gonna look over on insights real quick. Excuse me for a second while I go overlook insights. Maz teams placed 30,000 times with with Fauna, right? You put a Fauna with Big Honda. So, all right, Baylan is with let's make sure we've got them having what's their con? Their con is the Honda con. Oh, interesting. Turn meter. That's weird. Okay. I feel like you really did not try very hard on that last set. Damage reduction is weird, and Fondo. Only done 9 times. Okay. Or Baylan rather, only done 9 times. And mostly worked. Mostly worked. What else works? JML works. DLS did not. JML, JMK. I mean, here, let's do Baylan. Let's hold off from that. Let's say Baylan down there. What are we gonna do over here? Okay, I know I want to do. Let's do this first because I know what I want to do here. I want to do Empire. Question is, what cron do I want to use? Do I want to use a tank cron? I have tank crons with a bunch of crit damage and health. I don't know. Let's just do that. That's fine. There's no. I guess Zuckus can be a tank. Does it start with taunt? I have no idea how this guy works. Oh, taunt. There you go. If all hunters are gone, he taunts. So he does have a pre-taunt. So that's going to kind of suck. We're not going to be able to fear everyone. But I think we'll live. Maybe. Let's find out. Okay, oh, we missed. That's not good. Oh, we're doing things. They are doing things. The only problem with the tank cron is that, What's happening? Who are you people? Oh shit! Gas is dead. Oh, but everyone's feared. So that's good, I guess. Good. What is that? I feel like I'm not really doing. Oh shit! Well, this is not working. What the fuck? Well, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Shit. That was like a... What the fuck? What the fuck? Pretty good. I think he's like healing. What? How do we keep missing him? Does he have fucking... dodge? What the fuck? There's no dodge to him. How does he miss him? How does that happen? These guys don't really give a shit about getting detonator, so let's see if they can do that. Oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? I have no idea what this guy does. I have absolutely no clue what he does. What am I doing, to be honestly? Now I see definitely foresight. Okay, here's how I'm doing stuff. This move is really very dangerous. I don't know what it is, but it is very scary. keep getting this now. God, this guy does a ton of damage before that, dude. We're dead. Oh, whoa. Oh, man, he's gonna kill. Okay. We got so close. We're never gonna get over here. Oh, now our ability block and oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. Yeah, we're dead. Look who's Raddus. Please? I didn't know if he was the one that was dead. Well, he's healing too much, so I have no idea how that works. This is what happens when you go up against a team that you have no idea how it works. So let's take a look at that. I looked at this before, and I swear it looked okay. Boba with these guys and the new guys was done 2,000 times with this season so far in Kyber 1 and Kyber 2. And make sure we have the Boba cron on here. And Malgus was an 87% counter against that team. 87% is Malgus. With the tank cron, it's an 85%. That's the comp I used versus the comp I saw. Let's make sure we have the Zamo equipped. No. Defense. Zam. 87%. 87%, 58 banner average. Okay, so now we might be in some serious danger because I don't know what else kills that. That was pretty much the only thing I had to kill that with. And let's take off the tank cron. Let's see. Bo is a 55% counter. JMK is a pretty good counter, but I already used him. Let's take off Malgus. Exclude Malgus. No Malgus. No JMK. I don't have Bane. Let's take off those things. Okay, the counter rate is a 39%. Lovely. JMO is a 33%. Interesting. Talzin is at a 70%. Interesting. They have healer crons, and I don't know if I have anything with them. This is a support cron. Interesting. I could try that. Honestly, I'd be willing to try that because I don't really have a lot of other options here. Great Mother's is 10. Bo is not good. C Bane. What about C without Bane? No, C without Bane is dead. Nothing. It does not work without maybe, if you put Malgus and stuff. I could have done that. Too late. Baylan is 20%. None of these other things I have. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be a long video. Okay, well, I really also would like to use Baylan here. Okay. So what do I have? Okay, I'm kind of up for anything at this point, so I'm willing to try this Talzin team. It was used 27 times. Oops, sorry. Talzin was used 23 times against the Boba FDC with Zaman, Zuckuss and Forlom, and had a 70% win rate. 20 times with all 5, and do I have any good healer cons? You, and they don't prevent revives, right? Oh, Boba's rocket can prevent revives, but we just kill him. Do I have any good healer cons? Not really. I've got a light side one. I have some support cons. So let's look at this. 20 times, let's see, how many of those times were with a healer cron? Healer cron won 73% of the time. Support cron was used 4 times and won twice. So 50%, 50-50 on the support cron. They had better relics than me though, but they were fighting. A bunch of potency. Interesting. For support crons they used type. Oh, this is armor protection. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any good support crons? Like that one. Anything that doesn't have health on it? This has tenacity and potency. This is pretty good. I could try this one. I'd rather have the healer cron. Do I need the healer cron? I usually use it on bow. Do I need bow healer cron? I don't think so. To kill the rest of these teams, I'm going to use here. I'm going to use JML on this. I don't know what I'm going to use on this. What kills this? I don't know. Saw. That's a tricky one. Does Brandon Raddus kill Saw? I don't think so. Let's take a look at that first before I do this. Let's clear the deck here. Let's go Saw. Saw with Lupin and Kyle and not Prex, but Cere with the tank cron, phase tank cron, and so many places I want to use Baylan. COS has a 63% win rate. I did that last round. It was really dirty. Great Mothers. Great Mothers has a 100% win rate on 5 battles. And then a few other times. So we could do that. We could do that there. Okay, let's try Talzin here. Versus this Boba team. Because I don't really know what else is going to kill this. Let's use the healer cron. I don't have a Docker cron. I put the Docker cron on defense with Reba. Because I've never used this with that. But it looks like, hold on, shit. Let me go back. Yeah. Boba. The team has Borlon in his office. Okay. And the team is Talzin. And the cron is healer cron. 18 times. 15 with the full team, and then some people tried it with like the Night Trooper guy, some other comps, and it didn't work. But this comp, they used, this guy had a Jedi Consular cron with the healer. I guess the healer is the most important thing, with a bunch of health even. Dakacron, Taliacron, Lumicron. Okay, with a bunch of armor pen. Although does have a bunch of health. I don't really like health because they do bombs. And let's see, Chopper, Size, Zombie. What's the support one? The support one is the one I liked, was Potency, Tenacity, and Crit Damage. With this one, they get Evasion up and Tenacity up. Tenacity down is nice. Giving them Protection up is nice when they're critically hit. Dispelling buffs is really. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. I'd rather have the. I don't know. We're gonna try this. And hopefully the plate will just kill them. They do have a lot of healing. Whatever, fuck it. Let's do it. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, I really want you. I want to spend it. Oh shit. Bring back. Okay. He only got him with something. We kill him. Hey, ooh, killing immunity is fun. I really want you to be dead, so die. Big hits. Oh shit! That is bad. That is bad. He just rocketed me the fuck out of my oh, okay, that's good news. Come on, die, great, die. Oh shit, okay. That was bad, but we killed Forlam and Zuckuss. But the 3 on the FTC are still alive, so that's still going to be a difficult team to kill. So let's take out Forlam and Zuckuss. Let's put on cleanups. And let's take off Talzin. It's an option. Okay, now what else? What works? Take off the healer. 235 times because that's clean stuff. CLS has a 65% win rate. Gungans, I don't have bow. I really would rather not use bow. I think I might just come back to this in a minute. Malgus solo. Malgus can solo it now. I mean, that makes sense. He did that in 3v3. I don't have Zorii. Like, I don't have Zorii at all. Baylan. Okay. Let's come back to that. Let's see what we can do against. Let's see what we can do against Saul. Okay. What about this Jawa king? Let's look at the Jawa card. I told you this was gonna be a long video. Told you. We're not even done with squads yet. That bit. Okay. Malgus, of course, kills them pretty good. CLS does not. Bow kills them. C solo is an 85% win rate. C set is an 100% win rate on 4 battles. Okay, let's do that. I never use C. I don't use C much anymore. He doesn't really have a use. So let's take C set. Do I have a tank? I have this reducing turn meter cron with a bunch of crit damage and armor pen. I've never used this cron. So let's use it. Maybe we can get set to survive. Alright, let's link. Where's Scavenger? Thank you. And then let's link. I don't know, Engineer again? I feel like you're probably gonna die. But we're on the ult, so maybe we can get oh, you can. Okay. So are we gonna die? Oh. Holy shit, these guys are doing a lot of damage. Leave me alone. Holy fuck. I wanna die? You got 100% count. There's only 10 battles, but like, oh boy. I really hope this guy struggles on my defense, because otherwise, this is not a very efficient Grand Arena. Okay, so I want to use Baylan down bottom with that. I want to use JML here. I think I want to try Great Mothers here. Which leaves me Bow. I can use Bow on that cleanup. This one is the one that probably sketches me out the most, is Great Mothers versus Saw. But the season, current season, with the phase tank cron, is the crons. Health, crit damage, max health, max protection. Okay, so this was seen 2,000 times. Gas was the most common counter. Baylan works really well. Great Mothers is a 63% counter. That's not super great. That's not giving me a lot of confidence. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this could easily just go up in smoke. R8 Saw. Does Great Mothers, how does Great Mothers do against that Zorii with beer? I feel like not good, but let's see. Again, with these guys. No Rose, because Rose was with Ray for some freaking reason. And the Great Mothers is a 48% counter. Yikes. Yeah, we're not doing that. What else do I have? I have Baylan JML. I have Bow. I got Great Mothers. I have GL Honda. I have my R1 GL Honda. I could use him somewhere, I guess. That honestly doesn't. Maybe I just do that. Wampa doesn't kill anything. That's all I got. I got Iden. Whoop-de-doo. Customs. Qui-Gon. Um, I can't even look up anything about an R1 Hondo. There's no one's ever going to use that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try something dumb. Does Great Mothers work on this Boba? One last check. Because I need to use Great Mothers somewhere. Um, Boba. Now, Dengar. Blue cleanups. That exact team. Great Mothers is a 75%. 75%. Bunch of random crons even. Do that. And then can Bo kill one of his other teams? Can Bo kill Saw? Bo can kill Saw. Nope. Let's bring Saw back up. I should probably just open new windows instead of having to research this every time, but I'm not that smart, so. I'm gonna use Baylan on Maz, so that's, CLS has a 71% win rate. Bo has a 72% win rate. Bo, let's see, Bo, what if we add Bo with a healer on? You know, that was done 39 times. That was a 71% win rate. That's not great. I don't love that. Don't love that. What if we do CLS, which is done 113 times, with an attacker crown, which is done 56 times? That is an 89% win rate. That is pretty solid. Honestly, I might just do that. A turn meter. Let's see, do we have a turn meter attacker crown? I might just do that. CS with encounter pod with turn meter. Do I have a turn meter one? I do. I have a turn meter one with a bunch of armor pen and crit damage. I'm gonna try this. I'm over it. I'm just gonna try and kill him.
My goodness.
Okay.
Mine. Mine.
Okay, great. Great. Can we put that? Nice. Can we have fun? Look at that. You guys are doing
Hey,
great.
get back here. Mine.
Now he's dead. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, we didn't have a box, so we get to attack through stealth, which is fun. You can really see that. Ooh, holy fuck. Not bad damage, 62. Okay, well, that was cheap. Love that for me. Okay. That is really nice. Because now I can just do this pretty easily here. We're gonna do Jedi. I feel pretty good about this. Jedi. With my 100% protection cron. Support against Zorii with the Poe Fear. And fortunately, some of my Jedi are immune to fear. Let's just stop yourselves. Pass the turn over to nobody cares. Kill. Can you just kill her? Lovely. Love it. Okay. You guys are. Okay. Oh shit, that was the wrong one. I want to kill you. You're done. Great. Okay. I really love to get 65. Oh. So easy. Alright, now. Bow or Great Mothers? Let's do Bow. I think Great Mothers is actually going to sit on the bench, which is crazy. I love that team. It's a great team, but I think we're just going to use Bow here. And hope that we don't all die. And we're going to use a Killer Crown. And hope that we don't all die. That's basically the goal. Lovely. Kill yourself. Can we go over? No. There's no bird. Oh, sorry. Fantastic. Okay, woof. That was bad. That was rough. I really need this guy to struggle somewhere. Okay, ships. We've got Executor, Raddus, and Negotiator. I love when they put... There's no home one. Oh, that's interesting. This might be the first round this season that I haven't identified home one on defense. That is weird. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know how home one does on offense. Does home one kill any of these teams? I can't imagine it would kill the Leviathan or the Profundity, but home one, on a home one mirror sounds awful. I don't think he's going to use home one. The thing I like about this defense, sometimes it makes my life really hard, but it also almost if they don't completely choose their ships and they put a GL ship on defense, it makes it really difficult to one-shot all these, and certainly not in pretty banners. So we'll see. We'll come back to ships in a second. Let me tell Maz. and hope and pray that Baylan is able to get the job done. Baylan with these guys and Cere? Yeah, that seems probably good. Let's see. With a good support clan, we have a I kind of like this one because it helps them stay alive a little bit, and they're the weak ones. They're the ones who are most likely to die, plus a bunch of crit damage, and support. So let's do that. Let's see if this goes. How well this goes. Let's see if we can. I've done it before. That's not great. Look, our cooldowns are increased. That's not bad. The whole thing here is not good. Oh boy. I like that. I don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Oh, I really don't like that. Jesus Christ. We are not. Kill someone? No. Stun someone? Yes. Hey, we killed. Okay, that makes this easier to keep. If we okay. Well, you know what I said about leaving great mothers in the bench? I lied. We're gonna need to do this. And I'm gonna use my special support cron. I honestly, you know, I feel like I maybe should have used some of these focus data crons that have a bunch of defense. Maybe the stat crons would be useful, but whatever, too late. I have this one, which grants 15% turn meter, and maybe that will be helpful for them taking turns at the beginning. She's gonna put it down, and she's gonna, I guess, target Quiggles. And then she's gonna target her. And that's not fun. You scared me. We're gonna leave Hondo for last for a reason. I feel like that's probably okay. Now, yeah. Oh, just did that too. Don't exactly. Okay, hit it. Oh, keep going. Go on. Oh, there we go. That's it. I hope Cotton doesn't solo. That's a bad idea. He ended up soloing. Reduces turn. I'm doing max health with it. I will just time to go over. Oh, good. Yikes. So our score is 13-13. So we dropped about 100 banners. Soft max in Kyber is 14-15 if you get 65 on everything. So we dropped 100 banners. He really needs to struggle for me to win this. It's possible. I mean, I already have a better score than most of his other opponents this season, so it is entirely possible. So what are we gonna do here? So I have on fleets. I have Negotiator, or Classic Republic. I have Executor. I have Malevolence, and I have Empire. And then I have those guys. Usually I have my Executor to kill on one, but there's no on one. So what does Executor kill for good banners? Is a question I have. does it do against Negotiator? It gets a 73. That's pretty nice. That's a good, that is a better counter than anything else I would have. Cool. How does, what's Raddus? Versus Raddus. Negotiator does really well. So we'll Negotiator that, Executor that, and we're going to Empire this. So let's start with this, because this is the sketchiest one. I can usually get this to work, but sometimes shit goes sideways. So, the key here is to get Houndstooth to attack this guy so he's a little bit damaged, and then when they do the Mass Assist, he needs to die. If he doesn't die, well, you're fucked. And I have a slightly harder time of pulling this off than most people because, ironically, my TIE Fighter pilot is R8 for Rise of the Empire, and it's actually, you actually want him to be lower Relic. So, we're going to give this a shot, and I can usually get this pulled off pretty well, but sometimes it just drops to bed. So, we'll find out. I already dropped so many games that I'm not gonna do that, and then you're gonna do this. Okay, now we take a turn, we bring up Tide Defender. Just a basic. Now the reason you save this is because you want to try and land. Yes. Oh. And enjoy yourself. And kill as fast as possible. And there's no Boba. Oh no! Don't kill him. Fuck you. Bloody blocks. No bloody blocks. Oh, that's. Oh shit, please don't die. Dude. Hey, we got everybody. Go on. Go on. Go on. Terminator. Okay, this is going good. This is like perfect. Oh shit. Okay, here comes my first. Heal someone? Oh, should be like 70 something? 70. I'll take it. Alright, the rest of this should be easy. Easy peasy. So Executor with, let's see, what is, I wanna look. I do kind of want to try and get some banners back here. So let's look at Negotiator counters with Executor. Let's go back a couple seasons because there's more options. And what does he have? He has standard lineup with Marauder and Anakin, the Y-Wing. And I want to see, what is the most banners? Interesting. 53 times. It was just Punishing One, Houndstooth, and Razor Crest. Just the starting 3. And it won 100% of the time for 76.55 banners. I am not that brave. I am not that brave. I'm going to bring in 1 reinforcement. I'm bringing 1 reinforcement. And there we go. Executor with Front Tooth and those guys, and Xander GLAT as the lone reinforcement. And we're gonna hope that we can kill. I guess we can have one good body. Let's get that out of the way now. Nice. Love the count. Love the count. I need to heal. Oh no, he's gonna do a stupid AoE again. Ooh, we dodged some of that, but not enough though. 74. And finally, Raddus. Negotiator. Let's take another look here. Find the most efficient way of doing this. Raddus counters. Let's go back to last 5v5 because that's when the most people were doing ships. And we've got what? We've got the standard foe and bomber and Millennium Falcon. Standard 2 reinforcements. Highest banner win rate. Looks like basically, okay, that's basically what I figured. Okay. Yeah, Negotiator, no, back to Republic, Negotiator with you, and there's actually a loss on just Flow, but Flow and Ahsoka is 100%, so I'm gonna cost myself a banner here, and just not, I don't want to risk it. Today has been such a mess, so I don't want to risk it and risk another loss too. So let's do that. I don't know down apples, but start it. Get rid of your buffs. Nice. And bring that down. Bring in slow. Go I don't really know what we do. We're kind of doing all of yeah, pretty much. Really gives me anything. Cool. So we got a 1749. That is not a good score. That is not a good score. But he only got higher than a 1749 3 times this season. He got 2 1755s and 1 1812. So he's not been super efficient, and I will say we got the second highest score anyone put up on him all season, and the only 2P times anyone full cleared him, he lost. So maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance he struggles. He doesn't have. He has SLKR for this. This is I like this team. It's tricky. You either have to use something really overpowered, like last week someone used JMK on it, or you try and see it or CLS it and you lose. Bane can probably kill this. C can probably kill this if you don't mess up and use it there. But then the point of that is that you're kind of then running out of counters for this team. Although I've learned that Bo can kind of do that, so hopefully that doesn't work for him. Hopefully he struggles there. On some of these back teams. And he does not have an R10 Leviathan, and I do. That does not mean I put this here to kind of confuse the issue and call out Scimitar first. People have not been dropping to this, but he put Executor on defense, and I don't know. We'll see. He had Negotiator, so he doesn't have Galactic Republic. But he does have Empire. Well, Empire doesn't do anything. Honestly, the only GL fleet, the non-GL fleet that has a chance against this home one is really that Negotiator. Actually, I take that back. I saw recently Malevolence with TIE Bomber. Does really well against this home one fleet. But he might want to use his TIE Bomber up here on his, what I assume will be a Profundity Mirror. So, I don't know. We'll see. The final score will be in the video description. And we'll see what he does. Okay, thanks everyone. Thank you for watching. You know, I feel like a shill, but like and subscribe, I guess. If you made it this far, you're still watching this after like, what, an hour and a half? Yeah, it's like an hour and a half. This is a crazy long video. I need to learn how to cut down my talking and go to bed. So, thank you everyone who watched more than 5 minutes of this. I appreciate you, and I will see you the next time.